Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing the next installment in my Swatch My Collection series. Today we are focusing entirely on China Glaze polishes that I have purchased actually since probably last Halloween-ish, or Halloween 2016 is when I kind of started picking these up, like as I was seeing them in stores and wanted them. So that's kind of where I'm starting. I postponed this video because I had ordered a bottle of It's Alive online, and I wanted to wait till that came in the mail to do these, but unfortunately the seller, I emailed them. I ordered it 3 weeks ago and I've emailed them multiple times and they haven't responded. So now I have to figure out how to open a payment dispute. So that's where I'm at. That's why this video has been such a delay, but I am here with the I believe 11, maybe 12 China Glaze polishes that I have. So let's go ahead and get started. Before I do, if you are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I usually do these videos every couple of weeks. I also review entire mainstream and indie collections on this channel, so if you're interested in something like that, go ahead and subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff for me. So the first polish I'm going to talk to you about is called Mommy Kissing Santa. This was obviously from Holiday Collection. I'm not sure which one, but it's this beautiful, deep, rusty red, and it's got this super strong red shimmer, and it's just everything that Christmas should be and more. I know a lot of people get tired of like these shimmery reds around the holiday season, but I live for them. I love holiday greens and holiday reds. So this one had a finicky formula. It was very much on the thinner side. It did want to run down the sides of my nails and flood my cuticles. I don't usually have an issue with cuticle flooding, but I definitely had it on a couple of nails with this one. So that is something to keep in mind. But when I swatch, I don't wear a base coat. So that could make all the difference in the world with how a polish applies. Really beautiful color payoff though, completely opaque in 2 coats, dries fast, dries glossy. So in my swatch photo, you're going to see 2 coats of Mommy Kissing Santa and no top coat. The next polish I'm going to share with you is called Something's Brewing, and I've been kind of, like, I've never been into China Glaze's Halloween collections until last Halloween, but I didn't get the whole collection, so I've been kind of scouting them out here and there as I can, so there are a few in this video. This one is a glitter topper. It's got green and black micro and large hex glitters, and it is in a clear base. I layered this one over OPI's Alpine Snow. Just a plain white cream polish, and it looks absolutely beautiful that way. Like, I am living for these Halloween and fall combinations right now. If you know anything about anything happening on my Instagram stories, I am loving all of these Halloween combinations. This one had a great glitter to base ratio. I didn't have to do a whole lot of fishing or swirling or anything like that to get out the larger pieces. And they were fairly easy to spread out over the nail evenly, so I didn't have to do a whole lot of manipulation or anything like that. So in my swatch photo, you're going to see 1 coat of Something's Brewing over OPI's Alpine Snow. The next polish I am going to talk to you about is called Deviantly Daring, and I've actually had this in my collection for a number of years now, and I've never once worn it. It is this very beautiful oceany blue to green, shifting, multi-chrome, shimmery goodness. It's so mermaid-esque. It's just sickeningly gorgeous. I really love this one. It's had a fantastic formula, very easy to use. It wasn't too thick, it wasn't too thin. It went on so smoothly. With shorter nails, I felt like 1 coat was great looking if I did a thick enough coat. However, I did really thin coats. So I did go ahead and do 2 coats for my swatch photo. So in my swatch photo, you're going to see 2 coats and a glossy top coat. The next polish I have is called Bells Will Be Blinging, obviously from another holiday collection. I'm not sure which one. This is a clear base, and it has holographic bar glitter, micro glitter, and blue, even more micro glitter. I layered this over Born to Rule from the new China Glaze collection, the fall collection. I didn't find anything that it looked like spectacular over. You know what I'm saying? I tried it over whites, blacks, multiple different kinds of blues, teals, light blues, everything that I figured this would look nice over. I even did it over a purple, the Dawn of the Rain, or the Reign of a New Dawn from the new China Glaze collection, but nothing like looked right to me. This itself is a pretty polish. I wouldn't wear it on its own though. It's definitely a topper. I just have to find the right thing for it to go over. As far as the glitter disbursement, it was a little bit difficult to get it like completely even, but it's not hard to work with in and of itself. So in my swatch photo, you're going to see one coat of Bells Will Be Blinging over China Glaze's Born to Rule. The next polish is a little mini polish, and this is in the shade Frostbite. Once again, this is from a holiday collection that I cannot tell you anything about. I apologize for that. It's a royal blue shimmery polish, and it's okay. I mean, I don't know if it's my bottle because it's a mini bottle, if it makes any difference, but it did take 3 coats to be completely opaque. My video is going to show 2 coats because at the angle that I was recording seemed like it was opaque in 2 coats, but when I was going back to do my swatch photos, it definitely needed 3. It is a little bit on the thin side. It does want to run down the sides of your nails just a little bit if you're not too careful, and it does have staining properties to it as well as that little skunky smell that some of them have. But if you can get past all of that stuff, it is a very beautiful polish. So in my swatch photo, you're going to see 3 coats of Frostbite and no top coat. So here is one that I have worn a few times, which is surprising because it's summer and this is absolutely a Halloween polish. This is called Ghostess with the Mostess, and this has orange, purple, and black hex glitters. It's also maybe got this like palish yellow hex glitter to it. This is so beautiful. I wear this over OPI's No Tan Lines, and I've worn that 3 times now, not including the swatches. I just think it's such a cute combination, and it screams Halloween. It's this bright orange. If you don't know what No Tan Lines is, it is a bright orange base, and this over it is just phenomenal. Just like its sibling, Something's Brewing, this one has a great formula, a great glitter to base ratio. I didn't have to do a whole lot of manipulating, and I had to do no swirling or fishing or anything like that for this one. So in my swatch photo, you're going to see 1 coat of Ghostess with the Mostess over No Tan Lines from OPI and a glossy top coat. And I just counted, there are 11 polishes, not 12. It's a lie, I would have made the 12th polish. But the next polish is called What Are You Afraid Of? And this is, again, from another Halloween collection. This is like a purpley brown cream polish, and it's okay. Like, it reminds me a lot of chocolate, but a little bit purplier, more purple, a little bit more purple. It was easy enough to work with. It is a little bit on the thinner side, so again, you'll have to be cautious about like running and pulling and things like that. I did find this one at TJ Maxx though, so I'm not too sure if this was like a fluke, but the separation in this one is worse than anything I've seen in any other China Glaze polish. Not only does like the purplish colors separate from the browner colors, I also get separations of green and yellow in here, so I'm just not sure if it's just my bottle, but it's very beautiful once it's all shook up and like good to go, but it looks disgusting sitting on the shelf. All that being said, this is completely opaque in 2 coats. It dries fast, it dries glossy, it didn't stain or anything like that. So in my swatch photo, you're going to see 2 coats of What Are You Afraid Of and no top coat. The next polish is another one that I found at TJ Maxx, and this is in the shade Lug Your Designer Baggage. It's in this like light brownie base, and it has golden flakies throughout it, which I have never seen another polish, and it could just be me because I'm not entirely familiar with everything China Glaze has done, but I've never seen another China Glaze polish that had flakies in it. So I was really interested in picking this one up in particular, and it did not disappoint. This had a fantastic formula, 2 coats, easy to use, easy to work with. This dries very glossy, but it looks phenomenal with a matte top coat. But I like all of my flakies with a matte top coat. This is very original in my China Glaze collection, so I am really excited to own this one. So in my swatch photo, you're going to see 2 coats and a glossy top coat. The next next polish is another one that I really loved, and this is in the shade Getting To Gnaw You. Once again, from a Halloween collection that I should have done a little bit more research on before I started this video, but I will leave that in the description box below, like what collections each polish came from if you're interested. But Getting To Gnaw You is a black jelly base with bright orange glitter all throughout it, and it's just stunning. I love how this one looks on the nail. So 2 coats and it is completely opaque. This is another one that you definitely have to shake before you use it, otherwise it kind of gets a little bit milky in the base, and it will definitely take at least 3 coats to be completely opaque that way. But if you shake it first, or at least my bottle, it's easily opaque in just 2 coats, almost a 1-coater. The orange glitter in here, for being so opaque, does not get lost on the nail, which I really appreciate. But since it is a micro glitter, it does dry very textured, and it is very difficult to remove. It also dries to like a satiny matte finish, which I wasn't the biggest fan of, so that glossy top coat really has multiple benefits for this polish. So in my swatch photo, you're going to see 2 coats of Getting To Gnaw You and 2 coats of glossy top coat, because I actually wore this one for a couple days too. The next polish is called Counting Carats, and this is a gold glitter in a clear base, and it does have holographic gold micro glitter in here as well. This is a very dense glittery polish. I would not recommend this one as a topper. You could, it's just not so easy to spread out evenly and get a thin enough coat to have the base color like really matter, if that makes any kind of sense. It is a really beautiful gold polish though, if you're in the market for one. It's on the thicker side. It is going to be difficult to remove. It is going to dry extremely textured. It's just honestly not my kind of cup of tea as far as a gold glitter polish goes. I actually got this one for my sister for her prom this year, and she didn't even end up wearing it. This is completely opaque on its own in 2 to 3 coats. My video is going to show 3 coats. My swatch photo is going to show 2 coats. You can sponge this on for faster, more even opacity. I hate sponging a polish on if I don't have to. I feel like it just creates an unnecessary mess. So I would rather apply 3 coats of a glitter than have to sponge it on if the glitter to base ratio is good enough, which this one is. So again, in my swatch photo, you're going to see 2 coats of Counting Carats in a glossy top coat. And the last polish I have for you from China Glaze today is Fairy Dust, which everybody's familiar with this polish. It is a micro glitter, but it's like super micro, where it doesn't dry textured, it's not difficult to remove or anything like that. In a clear base. This is a holographic micro glitter. This is easily a topper. You can't get this opaque on its own. Don't even try. I didn't. I'm not that silly. And this looks phenomenal layered over anything, like literally anything. You're going to see it over Essie's Plain Koi, just because that's what I happened to be wearing when I swatched this. But it's, I mean, I like it over blues and reds and black, and I haven't tried it over white because I feel like it wouldn't do a whole lot for the white, but I've tried it over a whole lot of colors. And I was going to put it right over this one today, but I wanted one more day with a cream before I did this. But I definitely plan on putting Fairy Dust on top of this, maybe tomorrow. This is great, easy to use, easy to spread, nice formula. It wouldn't be such a popular polish if it wasn't such a great polish. So in my swatch photo, you're going to see 1 coat of Fairy Dust over Essie's Plain Koi. And that is it. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of this week's video. Let me know what you want to see for next week's video. Next week is not just a specific brand, but an accumulation of different polishes, or different brands. So half indie, half mainstream, all indie, all mainstream. Let me know what you guys want to see. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Again, subscribe if you want to see more from me, and I will talk to you again next time.